If you're in the mood for some warm, fresh bread, but you just don't have the time to fool with it, here's a little trick from my Grandma Helen. When I was growing up, my Grandma Helen made the best yeast rolls. Now, she said that she used the hot roll mix by Pillsbury, and she added potato flakes. And they just always tasted so good and were always very consistent. So I was hungry one day for some fresh bread and I didn't feel like the fuss, so I decided to try Grandma's recipe. And I've tried it before and other people in our family have tried it, and nobody makes it quite as good as she did. I'm not sure, she might have had a little special trick she forgot to tell us. But anyway, you just mix up the roll mix according to the directions, and the way I did the milk and the butter is I melted them together because that's how I do it when I make homemade bread. And it helps it, I think, the yeast rise a little bit. And then I just added some instant potatoes. I mixed some of the milk mixture in with the potato flakes just to make it a little creamier and incorporate it a little bit better as I was stirring the mix. This method was really easy and fast, and I don't want to exaggerate, but I'm pretty sure they were ready to bake in about 30 minutes. I didn't even have to get the counter dirty or anything with the flour because I just decided to add the flour into the bowl and knead it right there in the bowl. And you know what? It worked, and it was a lot easier than having a mess to clean up. My rolls didn't come out quite as good as Grandma Helen's. I feel like maybe she might have added a little sugar, but I'm not sure. And hers were definitely lighter, so probably when I make this again, I will let it raise once, portion it out into the pan that I'm baking in, and then let it raise really high just to get them a little bit lighter and fluffier. Now, as I'm forming the rolls, you'll see that they're pretty sticky. So rather than adding more flour, I just buttered my hands, and that worked really well. And then what I've liked to do is just kind of turning the edges of the roll under itself and tucking them underneath, and that kind of rounds out the top and makes a perfect roll shape. So we enjoyed these for dinner one night with some butter on them, and then I had probably half the pan left over, and I used them on another night. I just cut them in half, toasted them in the oven with a little olive oil, and we used them for sliders, little hamburger sliders, and they were delicious.